Hello and welcome to another video in our Taking Care of Business series. In a previous video, we examined the pros and cons of structuring your business as a sole trader and partnership. But in this video, we examine the more complex structures of companies and trusts. Let me say up front, it's almost impossible to recommend a particular type of business structure without an understanding of your business, your industry, your family structure, and your financial situation. As such, we always take into account issues like asset protection, tax minimisation, the potential admission of new partners or investors, compliance with all legal requirements, and the eligibility for future discount capital gains concessions. In most circumstances, the choice of business structure is a compromise based on the relative importance of each of these issues. So the third structure we will examine is a corporate or company structure. A company is a separate legal entity distinct from its shareholders who own the company. Companies are granted legal status to enter into contracts, can sue and be sued. They are governed by corporations law, which is administered by the Australian Securities and Investments Commission. There are different types of companies, but the most common is a company limited by shares. They provide a form of asset protection with limited liability, so the personal assets of the individual shareholders are separated from the debts of the company. A company lodges an annual tax return and the profits are taxed at a flat rate of tax. The company tax rate has been 30% for a number of years. The fourth type of structure we will examine is a trust structure. Unlike a company, a trust is not a separate legal entity. Instead, it appoints a trustee who is required to undertake all obligations and transactions on behalf of the trust. The role of trustee carries legal liability for the activities undertaken by the trust, so the trustees are often companies to limit that liability. There are several types of trusts, including a discretionary trust or family trust, where the trustee has the discretion on how the trust income is to be distributed each year, qualifying the beneficiaries. They don't have to make income distributions in any set proportion each year, so income splitting is a major advantage. Trusts also provide a mechanism to pass family-owned assets to future generations. A unit trust is a form of fixed trust whereby each beneficiary, that is a unit holder, is entitled to trust income and trust property in proportion to the number of units they own. A trust must lodge a tax return and will generally only pay tax if the net income is not distributed to beneficiaries. Each beneficiary will be responsible for tax in their own right. In summary, your choice of business structure is very important, and to make a recommendation, we really need to sit down with you to discuss issues like asset protection, tax minimisation, and the likely admission of new investors or partners. If you're looking to start your own business or want to restructure your existing operation, we urge you to consult with us regarding the various types of structures. Until next time.